Hello, Virgos. It is Earth signs today. I hope you guys are doing well. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hello, hello, hello. I saved the best for last today. Capricorns were pretty intense. Tauruses, I think, were even more intense. So this could either get even deeper because we are in Cancer season. And I was just thinking about that before I started doing the readings earlier of what kind of emotional state everybody is in right now, because Cancers are extremely ambitious, driven, emotional, but yet extremely dramatic and eccentric. So let's see what's going on with you emotionally, Virgos. I was also thinking too about the 4 elements and how earth signs were always, Capricorns and Tauruses and Virgos are constantly needing to reheal ourselves. Like the world is constantly trying to reheal itself. The ocean and the forests and mountains and animals and plants, and we're always it's constantly trying to heal itself like we do. And then air signs are constantly trying to clear the air and have that clarity in their mind, and water signs are constantly trying to cleanse out the old and wash away the bad emotions, and fire signs are constantly driven by their passion in life, so that they don't lose their passion in life. It's just pretty bizarre to me, but it's cool at the same time. Just to try to keep ourselves renewed, because that's the only way you can survive. You can't progress or be successful living in the past. Just like a snake sheds its skin, we gotta let go of our old skin. And people don't want to do that. And that's why they don't progress, right? So I feel like I always say whatever I'm talking or rambling about before a reading, it's usually what the reading's gonna be about. One more for Virgo, please. One more for Virgo. One more for Virgo, please. One more for Virgo. Oh, all right, 2 more. I'll take it. 7 card. Oh, what's going on here? Virgos. What's going on? Okay. The Tower. I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, the King of Cups, the Empress, and the 5 of Lightning. I'll just say this. I'm going to read it the way I see it. It might not resonate with everybody. It's screaming to me that this is for Virgos who are dealing with somebody. And it's, if you're looking at these 2, I mean, I see somebody who's taking a picture and I see somebody who's waving but you guys are facing opposite, if that makes sense. If it was like this, it'd be a little bit different. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. Plus the cards around it are kind of telling me everything as well. Yeah, something is definitely not working out between you and somebody else, Virgo. Okay? One is coming through as both of you guys are coming through as very loving, very nurturing, very emotional. One is definitely more progressed than the other person, but it doesn't mean anything. And I think one's just more of a masculine lover, and one's more of a mothering, nurturing lover. I just say the Empress she's more powerful and advanced. but it doesn't mean she's better than the King of Cups. Maybe you're just in a more powerful state in your life right now. I don't know if this is them or this is you or who's who here. With the Tower, yeah, things aren't stable. Things aren't good. I feel like you're learning from this, but with all these swords here, I don't feel like you are. The Tower can represent somebody learning from past mistakes, but I'm not seeing this here. I see the sense of you moving forward at your own pace with your sense of self-worth, and you are taking a break and you're kind of like protecting yourself, guarding yourself, taking time for yourself to get back to good, but you're in a very, very negative mental mind space. And it is keeping you from progressing. Two of Swords. This is a time for you this week. These readings are all about advice. Now, sometimes I'll just tell you how it is, but I feel like the advice here is listen to your intuition, not your mind. Because your mindset, your mindset is like, why am I even fucking bothering with this person? Which is probably why we're having a Tower moment here. You're coming through as a little bit of, you're either coming through as narcissistic, or you're coming through as the runner, because I don't know who this is, but if you're a Virgo and you're dealing with somebody here, I feel like you're the one who's putting on the brakes because your mental state is not in a good place. Now, I'm not saying this is a great couple. I don't know who this person is, or what kind of energy you're dealing with. They're coming through as very loving and emotional. You're coming through as more of the mother or the nurturer. The taking care of everybody and spreading the love and planting seeds and, you know what I mean, the harvesting and keeping that family dynamic fruition. It's like the mother of the family, you know what I mean? That's what you're coming through as. I don't know if you're dealing with a water sign or not. Doesn't mean you are, but you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces here. Because I feel like this is the person you're dealing with, whether they're a woman or a man. Could be vice versa, though. You could be dealing with somebody who's more nurturing and mothering and caring. But I always see the Virgos as the mothers, to be honest. Your mental state is not good. It's just deception. To me, you're just mind fucking yourself about this whole connection. Straight out. Which is causing it to be unstable, which is causing it to fall apart. You're showing me you're moving forward at your own pace, knowing who you are, what you bring to the table. You're a fucking badass. And you've been through a lot, which I feel is why you're being guarded. You're putting your walls up. And you're playing little runner games, Virgo. I mean, this reading is straight out just in your face. That's what I was saying before I started the reading. A lot of people out there don't want to progress. I just feel like you're doing the same cycle you're always doing. You meet somebody. I don't know if this is someone new or someone old or someone you've been dealing with. Maybe this is a spouse. I don't know. But I feel like it's the same cycle you're pulling. You have some sense of failure when it comes to love and relationships, or defeat. And it's just, you're just sabotaging yourself and every chance of happiness you have. You can move forward like you're a fucking badass and you can have your walls up, but you're just causing more and more Tower moments in your life. You're ruining things. I'm not saying this person is the one. I'm not saying this person is the forever, but I'm just saying there's someone here that's matching you or that you're dealing with, and on an emotional loving level. And with the Two of Swords, it's like your mind is holding you back. But with the Two of Swords, that's the advice from the universe here, is trust your intuition and stop listening to your mind. Because if this is your mindset, this relationship's already over and you're moving on to the next. Virgos. What is going on with you guys? There you are, Queen of Cups, deepest depth of your soul. You're the lover, you're the giver. The same energy as the Empress. So that's why I feel like you're the Empress. And you're dealing with some masculine, loving, emotional person. I feel like this person has a lot of love and emotions for you. Not saying they're the best person, but that's what they're coming through as. They could be a little overly emotional at times, or maybe they're emotionally unstable at some times, but with your mental state, I feel like you could be matching that with, again, up against them. This is who you are. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So this is somebody who's got their shit together. They stand proud, they stand tall, they're grounded, they're reliable, they're practical, they're the givers. They'll give you the shirt off your back because they know that at the end of the day, they'll always have their shit together, and that's why they love helping other people. And I feel like, you have the Nine of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you're emotionally content, and you're very much focused on your future, planning for this future, as a matter of fact. But there's some lack here, and I feel like that's where this whole mental mind defeat is coming in. Because your emotions in this reading is good. It's your mind. I feel like you have no self-worth, or you don't see your self-worth, or maybe people in your life didn't recognize your self-worth, so you don't see your self-worth. There's something's going on here. There's some kind of lack here. Maybe you've lost a lot of people in your life, and that's why you sabotage anything that could be good, because you're afraid to lose somebody. This is typical psychology 101, There's a lot of lack and loss in you. I feel like you are needing attention, needing love, needing desire, needing affection from people, but you have nothing to give because you don't. There's a difference between needing something from somebody, but actually putting an effort. When somebody puts an effort, they have hope in that. But you don't have hope in this because you're already shunning it. Mentally, you're already shunning it, right? So you're not putting anything into this. You might be flirting with them or whatever, saying, I love you, baby, at night, but yeah, I feel like you're more relying on your materialistic, your looks, your the way you smell, the way you present yourself to the world. You're more of your arrogant vibe than actual sense of stability. You know who you are deep down inside. This is you. But you're coming through as more of oh, I look good and I'm the best and blah, 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 blah. People who rely on that have lack. People who don't love themselves or don't feel good enough, they rely on their looks. They get boob jobs or they build muscles and six packs at the gym. Not everybody, but you know what I'm saying. They build their image to make themselves look good through their looks. Or they rely on their bodies or their their sexuality to get through. You can do that all you want. You are sexual and you are sexy and you are hot and you are stable and you are legit. But mentally, you're a fucking wreck. You're just sabotaging shit because of you're missing something inside. I feel like it's self-worth, to be honest. Or you suffered a lot of losses and you don't want to deal with any more losses. So then mentally you, say you went through 3 marriages and you lost both your parents and a friend died or something, or a brother died or whatever, that shit happens all the time to people. I don't know. People are just so goddamn resilient sometimes. It blows my mind. Say that's what's happened and you just you're afraid to get close to anybody because you're afraid of more loss, especially somebody this important to you. I feel like that's what's going on. You definitely, this is a card of protecting yourself, but I feel like with this all around you, this is more of you just guarding yourself. It's like you're putting the walls up, trying to get back to good. But mentally, I feel like you're trying to run away or hide or only using this situation to your own advantage. Like I said, maybe getting attention from them, or maybe getting affection from them, or maybe getting sex from them, or whatever it is, maybe getting free dinners from them, or whatever people do these days. Because in your mind, this is already done, even though it might not even be done. But in your mind, it's like it's already over. Trust in your intuition is what the advice is from the universe. Really go deep down within and be like, is this what I want? Is this person worthy? Am I ready for this? What are things that I need to work on before I move forward and cause another tower moment in my life? Sounds cliche and typical, but not really, because millions of people go through this every day. That's why a lot of the readings sound the same, because if you're not working on yourself and fixing yourself, it's going to be the same fucking cycles every month, right? Anyways, Virgos, I hope this helps. And yes, have trust in yourself, trust in your intuition. Don't let your mind run the show when it comes to your heart.